One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the SMU Mustangs offense will have first crack at this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he drops to throw. Hauls it in. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Mustangs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Mustangs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Fielded in the end zone, it's John. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Pitt Panthers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Swings it out to the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Pitt will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Off the play fake. He's going for a big play downfield. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
He'll take a shot. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the shotgun, the inside give. He gets it all the way down to the 13-yard line, still short of 1st down yardage. And now on 4th down, do they kick the chip shot field goal or go for it? Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Clemson was far from the friendly confines of Death Valley, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking downfield on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Irvin. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly out to the tight end.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. This is now a 7-point game.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They're going to ride this running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Nice move to keep running. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one, make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Now the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Worley. And an explosive play, has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one, got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Working that wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab, it's Irvin. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains, it's at the 37. He'll do it himself. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. This Mike backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? Was bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. They'll go with a direct snap. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Back open in the middle. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires into traffic. Picked off.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Worley. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Looking to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Looking for the end zone. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Big guy smells it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
The Mustangs will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. RPO complete to open the drive. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. To the ground with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mustangs will have it first and 10. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Caught in the backfield, it's Bridges. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. UAB was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Birmingham. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Finds the tight end. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. On the run, it's Dallas. Breaks into the open. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the mark. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Irvin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. Sends it back in motion. He's in open space downfield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Worley. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Dallas. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. He splits the uprights. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Pulls and fires complete. Finding an escape route. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. This time it's complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here's the handoff. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Breaks the tackle.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And the Mustangs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Spins away from the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Snap it to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck it up and hope kind of. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down and run. Complete to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Mustangs! How about this defense taking one back to the house? Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. San Diego State is on top right now, but that's not exactly Marshall Faulk out there running circles around the D. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Sam Houston. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Caught in the backfield, it's Worley. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Finds his tight end. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.